Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shado, the internet personality with the best hair. On a little bit of a break from the Sakura games. Now we're on Panzermadels, Tank Dating Simulator. Do I even need an introduction? New game! Only the dead have seen the end of war. Benito Putin, Prime Minister of Crimea. Irwin. That's us. What? Yawn. I can't believe I've overslept. Gunny is going to have my head for this. Wait, never mind, it's the first day of class. Oh shit, it's the first day of class! I really should have written down the address. I have no idea where the hell this school is. But evidently it's in Akiba. But why did they put a tank school in downtown Akiba? Downtown Akihabara, anyway. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any military bases near here either. Hell, I really am going to be late if I can't figure out where I'm going. I should ask for directions. Looks like that mechanics shop is open, same with the convenience store. I'll ask one of them. Mechanics, maybe convenience. Yeah, mechanics. Maybe the mechanics would know where the tankery school is. You make your way to the garage of a small mechanics shop. The only thing lighting the room is the warm glow of morning sunlight coming through the garage doors. Suddenly, a young woman in a denim jacket wheels out from under one of the vehicles. One of those big red little on her head, so you know she's pissed off. Her jacket is covered in motor oil stains, but we didn't feel like actually drawing it. What are you doing here? She asks sternly. You glance around awkwardly. Sorry, I'm just looking for the army base for the tank school. Her expression changes to a smile, and she wipes the oil off her hands. Wah! Name's Michaelia. We ain't got no army bases here, though. But the tank school, you question before she cuts you off again. Oh, we got one of those. The tanks are real sweet, girls. I did see some work on Panzer IV last week. She's adorable. You stare confused by her statement. Adorable tank girl? Are we talking about the same thing? She ignores you and continues on with her sentence. Yeah, you're in a hurry. Just a few more streets. The tank school's a big white building. You can't miss it, she says with a laugh. You nod and thank her quickly before leaving for the school. Fades are all the rage these days. You've been jogging the last few blocks before finally coming to the gates of the school. The building looks unassuming enough, except for the large tank school sign on the front wall, written in some sort of Teutonic font. What? I'm not a calligraphy major. You gotta help me out here. Well, I guess this is it, you say to yourself as you make your way inside. Yeah. But it's a hallway. As you work your way through the school halls towards your classrooms, something seems amiss. Why does that have your name on it if you're not actually saying that? It's the narrator. You're not even thinking this, really. You're thinking something seems amiss. But beyond the tank school sign, nothing about this place looks like it's run by the military at all. No military police at the gate checking papers, no junior officers walking around trying to get salutes out of annoyed sergeants, nothing! Maybe the mechanic was pulling my leg. You keep walking down the hallway before stopping to peer into a classroom through an open door. To you, it looks like any normal Japanese classroom. The desks are arranged in neat rows, and nothing about the room would lead you to believe that this place has anything to do with the military. What the hell have I gotten myself into? You mutter to yourself before stepping back out into the hallway. Well, here's room 2C. This is what it said on the paper. This must be it. Is this him thinking to himself or saying it? Because you don't have quotation marks on this one. I'm trying to work with you here. You gave me Irwin. I'm like, Irwin, yeah, sounds nice. Irwin. He's probably not nearly as dense as Seiji or Koji or Jumanji or whatever the hell the next one's going to be named. Yeah. Well, I'll say it in Irwin's. Oh, well, here's to room 2C. This is what it said on the paper. This must be it, I guess. You open the door. You're late for class, maggot! A tall man dressed in Marine Drill Sergeant uniform, not A, just in Marine Drill Sergeant uniform, shouts at you before you're even halfway through the door. Sorry, sir. Don't you sir me, maggot! I work for a living! Gunnery Sergeant, I mean. Have you forgotten how to address a senior non-commissioned officer, maggot? Sergeant, this recruit is sorry for being late, but this recruit was lost and had to ask for directions, Sergeant! The sergeant opens his mouth to shout again. The classroom door opens. Hey, Senpai! Sherman, you're late again! Sorry, Senpai. Couldn't find my armored skirts this morning. No excuses, Sherman! Take your seats. This means you too, recruit, he says, looking back at you. Class, Sherman and our new recruit are volunteering for cleaning detail this afternoon. Senpai? 2 afternoons? Aye, Sergeant. Best job I ever had. Best job I ever had? Best job I ever had! The rest of the class replies in unison. You and Sherman take your seats at the back of the class, and the drill sergeant continues with the lesson. Slow fades. Nothing but slow fades. He's doing this all day long. After a few minutes of listening to him lecture on fire support doctrine, you hear a whisper to your right. Where's your skirt? Psst, new guy. Psst, what's your name? Irwin, you whisper back on. Irwin. Sounds really sexy when he whispers it, so he's yeah. What are you doing here at tank school? That's what I want to know. I'm supposed to be studying tank warfare at an officer's academy, but all you're dressed like high schoolers. Well, duh, we're tanks. What? Tanks? Didn't you read the sign out front? Tank school. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, but I thought it was tank school, like normal. No, it's tank school for tanks. That makes absolutely no sense. Cut that chatter back there, recruits! Don't worry, I'll introduce you to everyone at lunch, she whispers before going back to doodling on her desk. This is going to be a weird day. I really hope I'm at the right place. It'll give me hell if they think I went AWOL. Oh, this isn't a fade? Oh. A few hours later. It's probably almost lunchtime. Probably almost, maybe lunch. I'm fucking hungry! At the sound of the bell, all of the tanks in the classroom start unpacking their lunch bags and heading into the hall. New guy, follow me. I'll show you where the mess hall is, she shouts excitedly from across the hall as she starts skipping away. Ba-doom. Shorter girl to your right looks at you and frowns.
You'll be sitting with us today?
Great, she says as she rolls her eyes and follows Sherman down the hallway. But you walk into the school's mess hall, and already there are tons of students sitting at various tables together. On the far side of the room, you see Sherman and a few other girls chatting. It's Japan. The tanks are Japanese women. It's Japan. As soon as she sees you, she jumps up. Hey, new guy, over here. You walk over to the group of girls, and one by one, Sherman begins to introduce you. Erwin, meet Panzer IV. Oh, Germany. So what's a good German? Hiya, I'm a junior here from Germany, she says with a wink. And you're a tank, too. Of course, I'm Panzerkampfwagen for Ausbildung 2, but my friends just call me Panzer IV. She giggles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Panzer IV? Panzer IV. And this little cutie's T-34-chan, Sherman says, pulling on the pink-haired girl's sleeve.
Cut it out, Sherman.
Oh, come on, T-chan.
Hi, I'm Tankovia 34, but everyone calls me T-34 except Sherman.
That's right, she's our little T-chan.
I'm not that short.
Sherman and Panzer IV. How am I supposed... Shorter than both of us. Sherman and Panzer IV laugh in unison. Ha, 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 ha. I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's obvious that this isn't the first time they've had this discussion. There have been plenty of other Let's Plays before this. This is not the first week this particular little visual novel has been out, so if you're interested in it, you've probably already seen this by now. Wait, so if you're Panzer IV and she's T-34, don't you do,
Oh, we used to have our differences, but we got over it, right, T-34?
She says, nudging T-34 to speak.
Right. Who needs European hegemony in the Crimea anyway?
Sherman quickly cuts her off.
Well, it's close over as they can... As close to over it as they can get,
she says, poking them both in the ribs. So then, everyone here is a tank.
Yeah, well, except for the teachers. And you,
she says, embarrassed.
Well,
she moved. I thought she was talking. I'm beginning to think this is some sort of joke.
It seems normal to me, she smiles.
Well, yeah, but you're a tank. And a girl. And somehow I think that second part was less surprising than the first. I still don't even know why I'm here. I was supposed to be studying armored warfare and not how to be a tank.
Go ask Gisigit. Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. He's so kawaii, even if he seems like a meanie.
I don't think I've ever heard a sergeant called kawaii.
Let's go together, come on,
she says as she grabs you by the hand. All these fades. This is nothing but fades. Fades for days.
Follow me, Erwin, we can talk to her sergeant.
I don't know. He doesn't really seem like the talking type. Is there anyone else?
Oh, he's just grumpy, but he's actually really sweet.
We are talking about the same person, alright?
It's only because he was in the war, Desu.
Wait, he was... As you speak, the sound of a tank motor stalling suddenly roars behind you. Ah! Look out! still don't know who that is, what voice to give him.
Ah, I'm so sorry. Is he okay? Ah! You really need to be more careful. You almost crushed him. I know, Senpai. It broke down again. I couldn't stop.
Am I going to end up giving this the voice to them because I couldn't freaking figure out?
It's okay. He's gonna be alright. Just don't push yourself so hard, okay? Hey, honey. Senpai, he's waking up.
Oh! Are you the one that was talking before, or are you... Who are you? What is going on? What voice... Too many girls and too many tanks, I don't know what...
Looks like you took quite a fall there.
What? Where am I?
Don't worry, you're quite all right.
What? What happened to me?
Oh, Tiger had a little slip-up. Her transmission jammed again. You know, you really should wear a helmet when you're around tanks. Didn't you read the field manual?
Field manual? Tanks have field manuals? What news is this?
And never mind anyway. Tiger, come over here. He looks well enough to see you.
Dot.
What voice should Tiger have? That's a good question. She looks like she's a clumsy, kinda shy-ish, probably. She's the clumsy one, because she just ran into. That's her introduction. She rammed your ass. So she's probably in the little clumsy kind of thing, but I already did Nene like that, so I don't want to do Nene again. Oh, I do want to do Nene again. I did not so soon. Not so soon. Just get Nene away. Shit. It's not very entertaining when I'm just sitting here trying to think of like... I hope that's good enough.
I'm sorry for running you over.
She looks really sad. I should probably say something. Wait, who are you people? Or, it's okay, doesn't hurt much. Got run over by a tank. I don't know if it hurts at all or not. It's okay. It doesn't hurt that bad. You shift out of the bed to stand up before falling back down in pain. Oh! Okay, maybe a little bit, but it was an accident.
You mean it?
Yeah, it's not like the girl interrupts your lamentations with a hug, and you can see that she's on the verge of crying, which is normal for her. She's constantly going around bawling.
Hey, Miss, what's up with her?
Oh, Tiger breaks down a lot, just a design flaw.
Tiger's still trying to hug you as you slowly drag yourself closer to the door.
Son of a...
Look, I'm really alright. See? You say, balancing with one foot on the ground.
You might want to let me handle this from here. Why don't you take a rest for the rest of the day off?
Sure, yeah, I'll see myself out.
You say as you pry the girl off.
This is why every time I'm in a voicing a visual novel protagonist, this happens.
You walk out into the school hallway and take a moment to catch your thoughts.
What the fuck just happened? What kind of place is this?
You mutter when you notice a girl staring at you from behind the corner of a wall. More girls! She ducks back around the corner as soon as you look at her. So this is the shy one.
Hello? Is anyone there?
She peeks her head back out, blushing red, and looking very shy. She's the shy girl. Did we mention she's shy? Because she's shy. Is 2. Fuck, more voices! Fuck! Normal visual novels, they give me a little time to pace and get used to doing a voice and maybe be able to remember it later. I think I'm going to have to check back on this video several times just to make sure I'm doing things right. Fuck! Fuck!
I'm so sorry. Are you the new boy?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I wanted to ask you something, if that's okay?
Sure. What?
Well...
Have you ever been inside of a tank?
Ow!
Nope! No, I never have.
Well, then why are you playing this game?
What? What? It's on to me! Okay, I guess that's cool. It's cool. Self-aware games. I can handle this. I've trained my whole life for this. Game. It's a visual novel. It technically doesn't count.
This game where you want to ask me if I want to get a drink with you?
What? Okay, you wanna?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Right! You and Is2 walk down the street. She keeps trying to brush her hand against yours. Obviously, she isn't the master of subtlety.
Fuck me! Fuck me now! Come on, Erwin, let's get that drink.
She pulls you into the bar by one hand. Oh, goddamn tanks are strong! Obviously, you don't have much choice in this matter. That's called... Never mind. Let's go. Let's continue. The bar is dimly lit and it smells of sweet alcohol and... Do I smell... Cosmoline! In the background, a beat-up radio plays soft jazz music that I hope isn't copyrighted. Is2 leads you to the bar counter where a crusty, bearded man peers out at you from behind an open bottle of vodka. His eyes meet Is2's and she takes a swig.
What can I get you, Torres? Torres! What can I get you, Torres? Torres! Torres!
The usual, an Erwin here would have.
Whatever she's... That'll end badly.
Ein Glas Wasser, bitte.
1 glass of water, please. Cranberry juice, something, whatever she's... I want to have him drink some shit. Whatever she's having. Hit me.
Alright, 2 white Russians. Make 'em double.
Wait, a double?
Come on, let's unwind after a very long first day. Just you and me and some vodka. Vodka. Whatever the hell is vodka. Get fucking drunk. We're gonna get fucked tonight.
She winks and laughs. Oh, well, okay, sure. She downs the entire glass. I don't know how to pronounce that. That involves an alphabet I'm not familiar with. I can't figure out the phonetics here.
What? Is that row V?
I have no idea what that was. Wait, that was my thinking.
Sister! Woo! That's good.
Oh, God. You start to take a sip of your drink.
You know what's my favorite maneuver?
Whoa!
Envelopment from behind.
Love the writing so far. I'll give him that one.
You choke on your drink.
Yep.
Whoa!
It's true, it's so effective. Especially when the enemy isn't expecting it. You press the attack and penetrate their lines from behind. My Papa Joseph taught me that. What about you? Do you have a favorite maneuver? Me too. I like choking them from the resources. They'll pay for their disloyalty to the Rodinia.
Loyalty. Rodinia?
Yes, it means a lot to me and my family. People keep leaving me.
Well, this is a bad situation I got myself in all of a sudden. I'm sorry, it's two.
But you didn't leave me. You came here with me now. You're great, Erwin.
She slaps you on the back. Crunch!
Oh, sorry. I'm a tank.
No!
You spill your drink.
Don't spill, silly. Finish your drink and let's dance.
I really don't answer. I can't breathe! I think that's... This is like, I don't want to. It's just like, I am incapable at the moment. Really wish I could, but I have this physical ailment at the time. Sorry. Human, not a tank.
I can't breathe still.
Or, I can't breathe still.
You spoil sport? That's okay. You can watch. Don't be picking up my armored skirt.
She makes her way to the musky floor of the mostly empty bar and begins to dance the dance of the tank ladies.
Saxophone-laced innuendo. Blah! It's true. What did I say about this dancing in the bar?
Ah, alright.
She whines and joins you back at the bar.
So, did you like your first day at tank school?
You're not the only one with red eyes. I saw the other lady had red eyes too, didn't she? There's many ladies with red eyes in this. Yeah, it was great. It was weird, really. Be enthusiastic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Because you met me, right?
Sure. Why not? Fuck it.
Don't play coy. Let's drink.
Is too. We have class in the morning.
That's right, class. In the morning, we have vodka right now.
She likes her drinks. Maybe a little too much. Suddenly, an odd-sounding song comes on over the radio, and the few patrons in the bar begin to toast and sing. Wait a second, isn't that the... I think the Soviet...
Za Stalina!
You can see a single solitary tear roll down the bartender's cheek.
Your patriotism belongs in another time, Tovarish.
The song dies down and most of the patrons clear out of the bar.
I'm going to head home, Erwin. Want my number?
Isn't it 2? Sure, give me your number.
Sure. Give me your number.
768-519-3708. Call me, won't you?
I'm really tempted to call that right now because that sounds like a... that's an actual phone number. I'm a little concerned about where it's going to go, but... She gets up from her seat and winks at you. How can you tell she's winking and not just blinking? You can't see the other eye. As she walks out of the bar. You finish the last of your drink, and the bartender puts out his cigarettes. I didn't think you were allowed to smoke in bars in Japan. Oh, fuck. There's more no fun rules in Japan that I didn't even know of?
He's also against bar rules to be a little cigarette in bar. But not throw you out yet. Yeah?
Right. Have a nice night.
Go fuck yourself.
You leave the bar and start walking back to your house. You make your way home, trekking across the entire town to get there. Damn! That girl dragged me far, you mutter as you approach your apartment! I did the way wrong delivery on that line. Fuck it, continuing. What a nut anyway. Seriously. What a... Oh! That'd be one hell of a nut. You open the front door and go upstairs to your room. So is it your house, or do you have a room in your house? You sit on your bed and take your shoes off, one by one. How many legs do you have? You mean one at a time? Or is it one... I don't even know. I mean, could she have been any more forward? God, I'm probably gonna have to see her at school tomorrow, too. I need to figure out what her deal is. Or what any of this tank school stuff is. I can't exactly ask the sergeant, and Sherman wasn't much help. Wait, that nurse mentioned a manual. But this is a store in town with all that stuff. I'll go there tomorrow. They've got to know something at least. You lay your head back on the pillow and fall fast asleep before you even know it. Hey! My head. Back to tank school. Great. I'm going to figure out what the hell is going on today. If I hurry, I can probably stop by the commander's office before class starts. And here we are. Why did I say that? Of course here we are. I know where it is. Oh, fuck it. Literally does say tank school right on the sign. Still, it's weird as hell. Now, where's that admin office? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, wait, here it is. Just as you were about to open the door, you're greeted by...
Where do you think you're going, maggot? You're 2 seconds away from getting smoked. Getting smoked, recruit! Sergeant, this is recruit wanted to speak to command regarding his placement in the school, Sergeant. Do you not like to train recruit? Do you not like me?
The true romance in the visual novel is to get the sergeant to fall in love with you by the end. I see.
I am offended! We will smoke your ass so hard the base will fire crew will come running! I will bottle your tears and drink it on my next run! Now get to class!
Hey, Sergeant! You salute and walk down the hallway towards your classroom. Well, shit, that didn't do me much good. Well, you didn't accomplish what you were going to do. I guess the surplus store is the new plan. I thought that was the first plan. You didn't do it. I'll swing by there after class. They gotta know something at least. You reach the classroom and walk inside, taking a seat beside M for Sherman. Fuck, what was her name? Not name. Her voice. It was one of it was close to the close to the Akana slash Momoko voice I was doing, but a little more. I think a little higher pitch. Not much. The much higher pitch was the little pink-haired lady. Oh, fuck. Yo, new guy! Fuck, I've been fucking my voice up. Ugh, I've been doing this for a while. I think I'll just save here instead of saving it a choice, because... Yeah, save! Okay. I don't know how much longer until I get another choice. I gotta go back and check what the voices were. Holy crap. So that's Panzermadels, Tank Dating Simulator. And... yeah, it's not that large on the screen, honestly. You got the whole... you can see Steam in the background. Because it's just it gave me this little ass window. So I was... yeah. It's another visual novel. It's got some interesting writing, I'll give them that. A good sense of humor, but at the same time, there are some things I'm still questioning, as always. So, until next time.